Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I decided, why not switch it up? I found a wacky hat for Wednesday. Remember the last time we were in school together? We were in Wacky Wednesday and Fan Friday and Twin Thursday. It was Spirit Week. Oh! So I went rummaging around in my boxes and I found this totally wacky hat. And if you want to learn how to make it, have your parents text me, email me, whatever you want to do. They can probably figure it out. Duct tape, pipe cleaners, super fun. If you want to pause the video and go and find a wacky hat, ooh, chic. I'll be right here when you get back. And if not, just keep watching. Here we go. Today we are practicing divisibility rules. Yesterday we learned all about them. 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. We're going to use them today. We're going to be very practical. Let's get to work. Here we go. I've copied a lot of what is in your book, but not everything, because I love my pens. I don't want to waste them. You already have it, okay? So here I wrote the fraction and the other parts that you need to fill in. Okay, so as I fill in on the board, you must fill in your book, okay? So we are going to choose the numbers that these fractions are divisible by, and we are going to reduce the fractions, okay? So 8 and 16. 8 and 16 are divisible by the number 4. Remember, if the last two digits are either 2 zeros or divisible by 4, then you can use 4, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to divide top and bottom by 4, and we get 1. Mistake, 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 mistake. We get 2 and 4. And so here we can reduce again. And we know that 2 and 4 are both divisible by 2. Every even number can be divided by 2. So the next one is 2 and 4 divisible by 2. So you put that in the blank. And then you do it again. And your final answer is 1/2. Okay, we also know that you could divide the top and bottom by 8, but shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them we know that already. Okay, here we go. B, 5 and 15 are both divisible by the number 5. If it ends in 5 or ends in 0, you can divide it by 5. All right, so put 5 in that blank and then divide top and bottom by 5. And you get 1/3. And give it a circle for me. Okay? All right, C, 27 and 81. 27 and 81 are both divisible by 9. Remember, if you take the single digits and you add them together, 2 plus 7 equals 9, and 8 plus 1 equals 9. So top and bottom are divisible by 9. Okay? Here we go, dividing by 9, dividing by 9. We get the fraction 3/9. Now we can divide this again. 3 and 9 are both divisible by 3. So put that in the second blank, and then you can just write 1/3 because we know that to be true. All right, moving on to D. 33 and 36 are divisible by 3. When you take the single digits and you add them together, if the sum is divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6, and 3 plus 6 equals 9. You can divide both of those by the number 3. Please put 3 in the blank in your book, and then divide top and bottom by 3. 33 divided by 3 equals 11, and 36 divided by 3 equals 12. You can cannot reduce that anymore. 14 and 26. 14 and 26. Can you divide them by 5? No. Can you divide them by 10? No. Can you divide them by 4? No. How about 3? 1 plus 4 is 5. No. And therefore you can't also divide it by 9. So looks like the top number and the bottom number are even, and every single even number can be divisible by 2. So that's our only option. Please put 2 in the blank and then divide top and bottom by 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. And 26 divided by 2 is 13. There we go. Now, here we are. Both the top and the bottom end in 0. And we know that any number that ends with a 0 is divisible by 10. So that is our option here. We're going to divide the top and the bottom by 10. And that equals 14 over 15. Okay? 14 over 15. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, next. G, 270 and 810. We have 3 blanks. And we always start with the largest number possible. So yesterday we learned about 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10. Okay? The largest number we can do with the divisibility rules is 10. Do the top and bottom end with 0? Yes and yes. So we're going to start with 10. Now check this out. Check out what Miss Caitlin's going to do. I am just going to cross out those zeros. Watch. I go like this with my pencil. I just get rid of those zeros. And now I have 27 over 81. Booyah! And now we know that 27 over 81 is divisible by 9. We add the digits together. 2 plus 7 equals 9. You can divide that by 9. And 8 plus 1 equals 9. You can divide that by 9. So we'll do it by 9. We know that that equals 3/9. And then we also know that 3/9 you can divide by 3. And your final, I'll do it over here. Your final answer is 1/3. For 1G, your final answer is 1/3. Everybody like my hat? Yay! Okay. And this last one, H. Okay, so can we divide by 10? Yes on top, no on bottom. Can we divide by 9? 5 plus 4 equals 9. Yes on top. Then 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 2 is 9. Oh my gosh, we can totally divide by 9. Yay! Is that right? Am I doing this right? Okay, I'm doing this right. Okay, so we put 9 in the first blank. And here we go. Ooh. Well, I know that 54 divided by 9 is 6, so I'll just add an extra 0 on the end of that. So we're going to go with 6D over, and then I have to do some math over here. 612 divided by 9. I'll go with that. 6 equals 54. 7, bring down the 2, that's 8. Ooh, 68. Okay, can we divide, we know we can't divide by 10. We're done with dividing by 9, so the next option is 4. And so if it ends in 2 zeros, or if it ends in 2 numbers that are divisible by 4, like together, 60, I know that 60 is divisible by 4. It's 15. So 10 times 4 is 40 plus 5 times 4 is 20. That equals 60. So that's good. And 68, well, 60 plus 8. 8 is divisible by 4. So put your number 4 there. And you can do a little divide by 4, divide by 4. And we know that that is 20 over 22. I did that wrong. Ha! I was like, wait a second, that's still divisible. Lame. 15. Okay. 60 divided by 4 equals 15. And therefore, 15 plus 2 is 17. And now I've hit a number that I cannot divide anymore. This seems like when we get to here, and when we get to here especially, this seems like really advanced math. Don't worry. The more that we practice, the easier it will come to you. This is day 2 of divisibility rules, and we have so many days to go. All right, and you're going to keep using it and using it and using it and using it all throughout your academic career. Okay? All right. That's section 1. I'm going to do section 2 with you because on Monday we learned how to multiply fractions. I don't want you to forget, so I'm going to help you do that. Okay, take a look at it. Remember, we multiply across. We multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator, okay? And we keep them separate. We do not mess around. Okay. All right, so we're going to cross, we're not going to cross multiply, that's later. We're going to multiply fractions right now. We have 4 of them to do. I'm going to write them out, okay? 2 thirds times 1 fifth. 3 fifths times 1 half. I'll do the first 3 and then you have to do the last one. 2 sevenths times 5 sevenths, okay? You're gonna have to do the last one on your own, but I believe in you. Oh, I believe in you. And this wacky hat too. Okay, multiplying across. You multiply your numerator times your numerator. And you put the answer, and then you multiply your denominator times your denominator. Here we go. 2 times 1 is 2, and 3 times 5 is 15. Can you reduce 2 15ths? 15 is not divisible by 2. So that is your final answer. Here we go. 3 times 1 is 3, and 5 times 2 is 10. Can we reduce 3 tenths? Nope, can't do it. You have an odd number and an even number. Can't do it. 2 times 5 is 10, and 7 times 7 is 49. Can we reduce any of those? No, we can't. All right, you do that last one on your own right now as I erase for story problem number 1. No, sorry, story problem 3A and 3B. Okay, here we go. Luis has $1.95. Lacey has $2.03. Sarah has 97 cents. And Evan has $5.93. What is the average amount of money that the children have? Well, you know how to average. Add them all up and divide by how many you added up. That's 3A. I'm not going to do 3A with you. You've been averaging since the 3rd grade. You have been averaging since the 3rd grade. You do not need me to help you do that. But please remember, your answer must be in money. Okay, your answer must be in money. Here we go, 3B. Mr. Wyman drove his truck 27 days in the past 6 weeks. He has traveled a distance of 9,558 miles. What was his average mileage for each day he drove? Okay, so this is an average again, but be careful. They've already added up all the miles he drove, okay? They've done step 1 for you. Remember, they said he has traveled a distance of 9,558 miles, okay? They added up all the miles. Step 1 of averaging is adding, and step 2 is dividing. They've already added up the miles, so all you have to do to find his average is divide. All you have to do is the second step. They did the first one for you. So you put your sum, you make that your dividend, right? Okay, and then they already tell you how many days they added together. It's the 27. That's your divisor. All right, here we go. This is long division with complicated numbers, so something we can do is round. The 27 is close to 30, so I'm going to pretend that this is 30. And I use the pretend for my guesses, and after that I use the actual number. Can 30 go into the number 9? No, it can't. Can 30 go into the number 95? Yes, it can. If I cover that 5 and I cover that 0, I'm guessing between 9 and 3. How many times can 3 go into 9? I think 3. All right, now I multiply with my actual divisor. 3 times 7 is 21, carry the 2. And 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Okay, 5 minus 1 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. Is 14 less than 27? Yes, it is. So I erase my carried number and I bring down my 5, okay? Now I use my rounded number, my estimate again. How many times can 3 go into 14? I hope you said 4. 4 times my actual divisor, so 4 times 7 is 28, carry the 2. And 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Subtract. 5 minus 8 can't be done because the top number is smaller than the bottom one. So I borrow from the 4 and turn it into 10 ones. Wiggle, wiggle, yeah! Okay. Woo! All right, 15 minus 8 is 7. 3 minus 0 is 3, and 1 minus 1 is 37 is bigger than 27. My guess was too big. My guess was too big. All right, 1, 4, 5. Let's try 3. My guess was too big. All right, that's why we have estimates and things. 3 times 7 is 21. Oh no, wait, my guess wasn't big enough. Ah! I've been doing this too long. My guess wasn't big enough. Okay, I have to go from 4 up to 5. Oh, I was in math class with Miss Caitlin. So much fun. Keep your eraser handy, folks. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 3 is 13. All right, 5 minus 5 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, 10. 10 is less than 27. Keep your eraser handy, folks. So mine's on the end of my pen, just like on your pencil. Woo! Woo! Here we go. All these videos public. Ay, ay, ay. Bring down that 8. 30 into 108, I'm going to guess, well, I'm going to guess 4. I know 3 times 27 is 81, and that's going to be too low. I'm gonna guess 4, okay? 4 times 7 is 28, carry the 2, and 4 times 2 is... I could have used a divisibility rule. I could have looked at 108. I could have looked at 108 and said it ends in 08, and 8 is divisible by 4. I should have guessed 4. What am I thinking? Divisibility rules. Man, the Lord teaches you every single day. All right. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Amen. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10. 108 minus 108 is 0. Is 0 less than 27? Yes, it is. Check it. Here is your quotient. Here is your divisor. 7 times 4 is 28. Carry the 2. 7 times 5 is 35. Plus 2 is 37. Carry the 3. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 3 is 24. Placeholder. And don't forget it. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Add them together, what do you get? 8. 5. 9. Check. This is a story problem. Make your answer into a sentence, please. Capitalization, punctuation, correct spelling, and make sure that you are using the words in the question in your answer. The question one more time. What was his average mileage for each day he drove? So you would say his average mileage for each day was 354. You know, Carmel is 323 miles away from where I'm standing. It's like driving 6 hours. Well, it's like driving 5 hours. If you're going 60 miles an hour, it's like driving 5 hours every day. That's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. Okay. Numbers, 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 erasers, erasers, erasers. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Wednesday. If you feel like being wacky, make a hat, run around, make some noises, squiddly bum. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. You have Bible, grammar, science, history, Candyland readers. I hope you're reading. I've been seeing some really fun presentations from your fellow students. And I'm so excited for when we get back together because I'm going to have a huge party with all of our presentations, okay? And it's going to have mint and licorice. I know that sounds like really bad together, but it's more like mint ice cream with mint cookie crumbles and like Twizzlers. So, yum! All right, I'm praying for you. We are going to get back together. We are going to come to school in His time. And I'm praying to speed it because I miss you. See you next time.